I think the microphone will help. So I'm just trying out some live streaming. This is really my first time trying it, so we'll see how it goes. Let's see if I can bring up the live stream on here. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. My library. Nope, that's not what I want. Studio. Videos. Live. Click on this. There we go. Now I can kind of see the live stream here. All right. Look at my OBS here a second. Looks like my audio levels are a little high. I'll turn them down just a little bit. And see, I think that should be good. Oh, that's still a little high. Go to my settings, audio. Filters. Let's turn that off. And man, looks like it's still clipping. Let me listen to it. That'll work. Okay. Let's do a little gameplay. I just started basically a new save, and I have actually played a little bit, but mostly did some of the Gymkhana stuff to basically earn credits so I could upgrade my car. I bought a used car to begin with, and I ended up with an MR2. That was like the only decent rear-wheel drive car that I could afford, and I figured it was going to be light, short wheelbase, wouldn't take a lot of power to make it fast, so it'll do until I get something a little better. But yeah, I haven't went to night mode yet, but maybe that's what we'll do. Do a little bit more racing on the Gymkhana just so I can get I want to get another set of racing tires for the back, because right now I only have some sport tires for the front. So hopefully I'll just do one or two of these drift attacks, and hopefully that'll be enough to get going here, and then I'll go to some night mode stuff and do some actual racing. And I'm still relearning all the controls. Man, and I'm still not still not very good with the physics either, but man, I remember doing this level 10 Gymkhana like all the time just to make some quick cash. It was kind of some good old memories. All right, probably have to do one more, and then we'll go look for some opponents to race. think I have it mapped out so that X and square are my gas and brake, and my handbrake is R1, and then shift up is R2, and shift down is L2, and then I think passing lights are L1, which I don't even remember really using passing lights, but I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point. Alright. Oh, and I did get those sponsorships too. That was the other thing. Alright, yeah, I'll just go get some tires, and then we'll go do some night racing. I haven't met any rivals yet, so it's still pretty much a fresh start. See, I've already got a bunch of the upgrades done. I don't have cooling done, suspension brakes. Right. Just the rear. Actually, since I have a little bit of money, I might see if I can afford any of these. Nope. Yeah, why not? I guess we'll go with some gold brakes. And I don't even know how to tell if anybody's even watching, which I kind of doubt. I only have like 500 subscribers. But, you know, it's just one of those things I'm kind of learning as I go, I guess. Gaming, comments, ratings, sort by. Don't matter. We'll just keep going, I guess, for a little while. I'm actually I'm fortunate enough to be able to work from home, so right now I'm just taking a break, so I won't be playing real long, but I'll try to get some racing and all that done. Alright, I'll do a quick save, and we'll go to night mode. I have a tendency to save a lot. I remember from when I played before, a lot of the times when I would try to get like the hidden Easter egg wheels, that a lot of times I would load and load and load and load the save over and over and over to try to get certain cars to spawn. Alright, nighttime. Oh yeah, I forgot about the mysterious shop with the dolls. That's right. Alright, let's go do some racing. Yeah, I guess I still don't understand how to do. I'll have to do some reading on how to do the live streams a little better, but gotta start somewhere. All right, let's see what we find. Little giant. Woo. And I guess I didn't say for controller, I'm just using a PS4 controller, if that matters to anyone. I think a lot of people use PS4 or Xbox, but ooh, dirt. I always hated this stuff. It's probably like my least favorite part of racing on this was having to race on the gravel. Absolutely hated it. And somehow he's my friend already. Okay. Time attack. Oof. Man. I'm gonna have to do some serious tuning on this to make it not quite so so sketchy. I mean, this is very tail happy, which can be fun, but if you're trying to build something for time attack or just straight racing, it's not very good. And I do remember I actually have a bunch of my old tunes saved on an old blogspot website, which I thought was kind of funny. Since I don't go to the old forums that much, except for like we still get new members occasionally on that forum, but I don't go on there anymore. Now that there's Facebook groups, it seems very antiquated to go to the forums, but there's still lots of good information there, so who knows, maybe I'll hop back on the forum and actually post something. Man. I guess the good thing about this car is that it's so underpowered that I don't have to worry about when I get on heavy throttle, it doesn't like just spin around real quick on me. At least not yet. I'm hoping I can replace the car before that happens. So before I take on this person, just save it. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. Circle is not cancel. Okay. Alright. Let's take on this 350Z or 350Z if you're not in North America. FL follow the leader. Something like that. How rude. I don't remember how aggressive I can be in this game, because I know you get, weird nicknames if you're too aggressive, like wall hitter and all that kinds of stuff. But oof, I think this guy's gonna beat me. Oh, yeah, tail happy uphill is not good. It's gonna. Oof. I don't remember. I guess I forget just how twitchy the steering is, or it can be. I guess I can turn it down, but that's good. Akone. Ooh, look at that. That was bad. The back end just swung right around. And I do have the brake balance currently biased to the rear just a little bit, but that's a pretty significant. So I guess I could just switch up the bias. It might help a little bit, but I'm guessing just the rear end of the MR2 is just that light, and with a short wheelbase, it probably doesn't take much to swing it around. Time attack. I should be able to beat most of these guys, especially since I've already upgraded a lot of the parts on this car. Okay, so I have my lights on and off on L3. Oof. Oop. Getting a little wild. I am pretty excited to get more comfortable drifting in this game again, because I do remember how enjoyable it was to be relatively good, or at least comfortable drifting in this game on these narrow roads. It was so satisfying to get a really good drift. And of course, I wouldn't mind saving or making some new tuning videos and stuff like that, but I do remember I have a lot to learn playing this game all over again. So I'd been thinking about playing this game off and on for quite a while, but the event that kind of really pushed me to try setting up a live stream of this and to do more racing is actually uh, Sticky Diljo. His YouTube channel. He had actually started playing an older game from the 90s, but his was like a Japanese exclusive. I don't remember what it's called, but I was like, okay, he's kind of into this style of gaming, and people are actually tuning into it. So I really thought I should get into it again. And since I had done some recent live streaming um, of photo editing, I thought I should be able to set this up pretty easily. And yeah, it was pretty easy to do. Um, Luckily, YouTube has a lot of tutorial videos that are short and concise. So we'll see if I can beat this guy. And if I remember right, last time I played this game, some of these videos of these tricksters that didn't play right. So I'm hoping we'll see if they actually load right this time. Really nice, because I actually really like the cinematic videos they had in this game. Yeah, it's still all messed up, and I don't know why. That's too bad. So weird. Oh. Yeah?
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm gonna go. You
Oh.
want anything?
No. Should be alright. Gotta be careful on that downshift and heavy braking. I forgot that there was tire wear and brake fade in this game. Man, it's so ahead of its time with having opponents come out in certain weather conditions and having tire wear and stuff like that. Stuff that made the game feel a little bit more realistic, but sweet. Successful evening of racing. All right. Oops. All right. Now let's see what kind of stuff. Don't need to worry about anything else. Just go to daytime. Sweet. Still perfect winning. Let's see what kind of used cars showed up. or if any. So I don't remember how often it refreshes. It's like on a daily basis. Looks like these are all the same ones. Okay. And let's go to the message boards. Oop. Circle is not back. Okay. Oh, it's still saying I had some new mail. Oh, there we go. Engine tuning. All right. Let's try. Trying to see what parts I'm missing, basically. So I got all of that. Looks like I need cooling. Suspension. Okay, I do need suspension still. And then all this stuff. Level 10. Definitely still too underpowered for second degree or second gear drifting. So bad. Oof. This is the part of the grind that nobody likes. Alright. Let's do one more. I should be able to buy a suspension component, or level 1 at least. Or level 2 after this. There's one feature I kind of miss from the Gran Turismo series that would be kind of fun to incorporate into a game like that, and that is, or a game like this would be like oil changes and car washes. I really miss that little feature in Gran Turismo. If they were to incorporate that with some of the features in this game, it'd be a fun little bit to have. I mean, just for as much as this goes kind of like realistic in some stuff, they could just go a little bit further. Might seem a little tedious to some people, but I think it brings a bit of realism. All right, let's do a little bit of shopping. Suspension. I don't know how important the clutch really is, but sure, why not? Now, let's do some tuning. And while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to bring up this old blog spot. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Old profile picture. This is from 2012. And that was when I took a break after 2 years. Oh my. Alright, so let's look for... these are a bunch of different tuning stuff. Drift tuning guide. Oh man. Last update 2008. Good grief. So, suspension, spring rate, controls the resistance. Actually, I can probably just bring this over to the side. Oh, actually, that's not even... I see this isn't even showing up on the live feed, on the feed. So let me do something here. Open up OBS a second. Let's do display capture. And let's pull it right up here. I'll block out my... No, we'll just bring it all the way to the top. Why not? Yeah, there we go. And yeah, this is my old blog spot. I might just have to update this. Why not? I'll just have to probably reset all my passwords and stuff like that. But yeah, gives a real good breakdown of everything to do with drift tuning. Even look at this, his little copyright section. That's funny. The Xtreme Racers forum. That's been changed. All right. Well, let's turn that off. And yeah, that's a little trip down memory lane. I'll probably actually use some of that information as a refresher for tuning. Garage. Tune up. I want to look at tip. If the car pitches or rolls too much, increase values. I'm gonna make the rear end a little rougher. And actually, I think if I remember right, that with the damper, the core increase value, I recommend making the values the same as the spring rate to make sure the suspension has enough room to travel. Okay, old Brian. We'll go with that. Stabilizer. Start with increasing the rear value to increase oversteer. Well, I don't need more oversteer, so I am going to increase the front a little bit. And of course, we're going to lower the car. Alignment. If I remember right, let's see. Toe. Camber, I do remember I want to actually, since we're going to make it more of a race type car, I'm gonna do this, toe out a little bit there. And we won't mess with the rear toe at all. Let's try that. Others. I'm actually gonna neutralize my brakes. I got my handbrake set to be 150%. And I think with this car, we'll just keep the steering angle wide. But I do remember that the steering angle in this game really can affect how twitchy your car is. Got all those. And powertrain we're going to leave the same. So let's do a test run on the test course. Oh my goodness, I forgot about the test course. This is actually one of those courses that I had often tried to figure out or build a car that I could drift this big corner here, and I could never come up with anything that would do it very well. Seems a little less twitchy, but mine actually has to just put it to some real world testing. Oh man, this is a trip, seeing some of this stuff. So under heavy braking, it still shoots the back. Still feels a little twitchy to me. Back, okay, so I think the car is just gonna be an absolute bear to control. So let's go to the tuning just a little bit. Let's go to settings. And stabilize the front a little bit more. I'm not sure with the braking problem if I should just make the braking heavy in the front and see how that works out. Yeah, why not? And let's actually take it on one of the long courses where it would actually show up. Okay. Let's just seeing how the braking. Oh, braking has gotten a lot better. Oh yeah. I'd rather have it brake and slightly understeer than what it was doing. Probably had nothing to do with the stabilizers that but this seems much more manageable. It's good enough. Since I don't plan on keeping this car long term, I just want to make it good and usable. So let's see if anybody's in the parking lots. I kind of forget when some of these rivals actually show up during the day. I do remember I also have to do some day racing, like the category racing, to get guys to show up too. But I don't remember how early on that is. Category race. Normal race. Time attack. Oh, I didn't know I was eligible for some of these. Should be alright. We'll see. I was not as bad as some of the issues I had with the car earlier. Oof. I don't know. We may not pass this one. I guess going uphill is a whole different... has a whole different effect on the way the car handles under off throttle. And this could, part of the twitchiness still might be because I have my my steering at like +2 for steering angle, which is probably for just the car that I plan on drifting and I expect to go sideways. Oh, guess I cleared that pretty easily, I guess. Interesting. Select basic settings. Let's try so positive should make it easier to corner, which I don't necessarily worry about right now. Let's just try taking the steering angle down to 0. TAC. Course data. I'm trying to think what this is. Yeah, I don't remember what TAC stands for. I want to say it's almost like drifting, but I thought that was just CA. Oh, I see. You have like a health bar. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. That wasn't too bad. Oh, hey, Daniel. I didn't even see didn't see anybody put a comment in there. I don't know that I can 6,000 points. I guess I can try this one. I'm probably gonna fail miserably at this. Oop. Ugh. Yeah. Definitely gonna fail miserably at this. That was pretty lucky. I forgot I also have to meet a time. Ooh, yep. This is not going good. I'm basically like cheating my way through this. This is terrible. Oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. I guess a win is a win is a win. Let's go back to this. Category race. I don't I don't think I can do. Well, I guess I can probably do these ones. Yeah, why not? Try to make some progress while the going is good. Well, this I picked the drift one first. Nice. I didn't even think about that. Oh shit. Forgot. This is terrible. Oh yeah, once you fail the section, you fail. Save those points. Okay, this should be easier. I'm just here to say I watched your videos many years ago. Big fan of your long corner drifts and other stuff. Good job. Surprised to see you're streaming. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm even playing this again after all these years. But I guess at some point, especially during this long quarantine time, everybody's got to kind of. A lot of people are returning to their roots, and I figure I have no real excuse not to get back into it. I have been playing Gran Turismo Sport, and that's kind of fun. But after a while, you know, the tracks just aren't. They don't really challenge me as much as what this used to. So I always felt like the people that were good at this game were just better at drifting because of the way this game's physics work. you had to be on your game and paying attention. I do really miss the leaderboards because now you can't even submit your codes to see how you rank anymore, which is kind of a bummer. But of course, I understand why that kind of stuff got taken down by now. Because I mean, who's playing? Nobody. I would say this game probably gave me the biggest education I had on tuning cars for like suspension and stuff like that. Between this and I guess some of the old Gran Turismo games did a pretty good job too, but I think I really felt like it was more important on this track or on this game because of the way the courses were laid out and how narrow they were. Ooh, don't need that. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't do this one because I'm not NA. Alright, let's save it and go to night mode. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. You gotta go to the team leader to challenge them. Fat punk. Dang, he went down quick. Sweet. think I might, let's see, for some drifting videos I saw maybe 3 to 4 years ago. Your Manji videos and others was like, wow, I'm just a noob. Oh man, yeah, I'm there now. I would love to get back to where I was at that level before, because Manjiing is fun on that little straight where you actually have um just enough lanes. It's like 3 or 4 lanes that you can really get some good Manji, and I was like, that's fun. And then when you can connect to the corner, and you're like, oh man, you feel like a superstar. This guy in the midget's really hanging in there. Oops. Oh boy. Yeah, he's gonna push me all the way to the end. All right. Oh, now we're friends. Another MR2. Let's do this. If link don't work, just type SS. Alright, I'll have to do that. Yeah, the link didn't show up, but I see I can definitely look for that. Ooh. Ooh. SSR5 night run. Let's pull that up a second. Ah, okay. Yeah, I got it. Holy shit. That's some crazy driving. Holy cow. This is what, GT2? Yeah, holy shit. I don't even know if I was really even aware of drifting when I was playing GT2. I'm pretty sure I wasn't. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Hey, Frederick. Yeah, it is me. Yeah, 10 years ago. This is like a trip down memory lane. Yeah. Ooh. The old no light strick. Ooh, he's done. Yeah, have that nostalgia during lockdown. That's good. Yeah, that was really cool. I don't think I could do that. All right. Looks like the night is cleaned up. Okay, I'm behind on 3. Wondering how do you drift so easily? Well, back then I was just more comfortable with it. I guess once I got um, comfortable with the physics, it got a lot easier. But I definitely am not that same gamer driver anymore. I struggle. Let's see what we got for used cars. I'm really hoping that that this playthrough with on this emulator I'll be able to find those I guess the hidden Easter egg wheels, the ones that when you'd go to, like if we go buy parts, when you go look at wheels, you could buy wheels, and let's say you go to 5 Ziggin, it has a preview for each wheel, but these hidden wheels, they had no preview. And I remember I still have the game saves on a PS2 memory card of trying to collect all of them, because there were some really cool designs. But I'm hoping that this playthrough, that eventually I'll get to the point where I can actually find some again. But I don't know what caused them to show up, but they were awesome. And they were almost always, actually they were always on used cars, and that's why I have this fascination with always keeping an eye on the used car inventory that's coming in and out, because that's where they would be. But it seems like early on in the game they don't show up. So we got rainstorms. Let's go clear out all the messages. Yeah, I'd agree. This game is, I think the whole series in general, like, it has kind of a cult following for the few people that got into it. But I think so many people missed out on it. And I think I might play either Tokyo Extreme Racer 0. I don't know if I'll play 3. I don't really remember having much of a connection with 3. Like, it's a good game. But I think I just have fonder memories of 0, because I think right about that time was like when 8 Mile came out, and I'd bought the 8 Mile soundtrack, and that's all I was doing was bumping that soundtrack while racing the highways. It was so weird, but it was good memories. Okay, got all those red. Be free. Yeah, I would have to agree. There's not that many Touge games to begin with, so this is definitely my favorite. And I didn't care for Drift 1. That one, I felt too much like you were driving on ice, and I just never got good at it. All right, got all that stuff read. I'll save it. I would hate to not save it and have to go through all those messages on that message board again. That got kind of tedious. I remember playing Touge Max G for PS1. It was an amazing drift game. Visuals are stunning too. I did not know about that one. Interesting. Yeah, for a PS1 game, I understand. That's right. Let's see. Okay, I got the message boards done. I guess I can see what might be in the parking lots on a rainy day. Nothing. Parking lot. I do remember the other thing I gotta check is there was a guy that would show up in a new car dealership sometimes. Maybe not. Jeez, 5 million. Good grief. All right. This game at the store 12 years. I was 15. I remember asking the staff about it, but nobody knew exactly what it was. Yeah, most people I know have never even heard of the game. It was like a bargain bin game from the get-go, it seemed like, which is too bad. But I mean, if nothing else, you'd think more people would enjoy the funny translations. I think I have one of the few copies that were sold in Belgium. Oh man, that's cool. Tofu. Another friend. I don't remember getting this many friends before. Not that, I guess it really doesn't matter, but it's kind of fun. Sweet. Dang, 30,000 credits. Guy's balling. Oof. Sweet. Supporter. Oh man. Well, let's see how. Actually, I want to see. I'm gonna save it. I don't think I can do this very well. I might have to switch tires. That's my gut feeling. I think my tires are too sticky. Okay, go pass. Tire exchange, front and rear. I just don't think I have quite enough horsepower to do well without going with crappier tires. Oof. Almost. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Oh, I had it. Almost there. That's all. I just need to get a few more. And then we can stop this embarrassment. Oh man, we're almost at the end. Ah! Oh no! Oh, whew. All right. Good. Good deal. All right. I should put those other tires back on though. All right. Well, it is about noon. Here I'm at, and I need to check on my work, but I think I'm going to do some more live streaming of this game later on this afternoon and this evening. I figure I'll just keep live streaming it just because it's kind of fun, and I'm sure it'll bring up some hopefully fond memories to everyone of when they played it. So I'm going to shut off the stream, and I will see you guys later. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's always good catching up on old games like this that are just full of good memories.